Have you ever noticed how we often react automatically and in ways that are disproportionate to the situation at hand? Well, that's what I'll be exploring with you today in this video. We'll look at a couple of common scenarios, one at home and then one at work, to understand the value of self-awareness and why developing our emotional intelligence, or EQ, is crucial. So let's get started. Picture this. You come home after a long day at work, and as you enter your house, you notice that the lights in the living room are still on. Now, your immediate reaction might be frustration or annoyance. You might think, oh, why can't they just turn off the lights? But here's the thing, we often let our emotions take over, causing us to react in a way that's disproportionate to the situation. In reality, it might be your child who left the lights on, innocently caught up in thinking through all the things they needed to take to school. So what are your options here? Well, you could react with frustration, get cross with your child, or perhaps even start an argument. Or you could take a moment to pause and reflect. By being self-aware, you can choose a response that's more appropriate and understanding, and in a way that will get you a better outcome. Instead of getting wound up, you can calmly approach your child and just let them know that the lights were left on and ask them what happened. This way, you address the situation and have a constructive conversation. Now, let's shift gears and talk about a scenario at work. Imagine you receive an email that seems slightly abrupt or ambiguous, and your mind immediately starts telling stories. Assuming negative intentions behind the words, you construct a whole conversation in your head, mind reading the sender's thoughts. Before you know it, you've worked it up and you've irritated yourself. But here's the truth. It may be you just didn't get the gist of what they were saying, maybe they didn't choose the right words, or maybe when you read it back, you realise that you took the wrong meaning. Self-awareness allows you to take a step back and question your assumptions, and then you can decide whether to ask for clarification, either through a follow-up email or by discussing it in person. By being self-aware and mindful of our emotional reactions, we can choose a more constructive and productive response. We can choose to assume that the person sending the email simply wanted to convey information efficiently, and any misinterpretation was unintentional until we know otherwise. And then if there's actually an issue, we can address that. In both scenarios, we can see how automatic reactions driven by our emotions can lead us down a path of unnecessary conflict or stress. But by practicing self-awareness and developing our emotional intelligence, we gain the ability to pause, reflect, and respond more effectively. Self-awareness is the key that unlocks our emotional intelligence. It allows us to understand our own emotions, recognise their impact on our thoughts and on our behaviours, and consider alternative perspectives. By developing a greater sense of self-awareness, we'll be able to be more empathetic, communicate effectively, and build much stronger relationships and get better outcomes. So you might wonder what you can do next to take this on a step. Well, it's interesting to take some time to reflect on your own actions, reactions, and emotions. By becoming more self-aware, then you can develop your emotional intelligence, get better outcomes, and ultimately live a happier life. Hi, I'm Leanne Bridges and I'm a high-performance coach. I help business owners and leaders to harness the power of self-awareness and emotional intelligence to achieve greater success and fulfillment in their professional and their personal lives. When you develop your self-awareness and your emotional reactions, you improve every aspect of your life. Through my coaching programs, I guide clients in understanding their automatic reactions, uncover hidden patterns, and help them to develop a deep sense of self-awareness. By developing emotional intelligence, my clients learn to navigate workplace challenges with composure and assertiveness, respond thoughtfully to difficult situations, and build strong relationships based on empathy and understanding. With enhanced self-awareness and emotional intelligence, my clients are empowered to unlock their full potential, to achieve their goals faster, and experience a greater sense of fulfillment in their work and in their personal lives. Together, we embark on that transformative journey that helps them to thrive professionally while enjoying a renewed sense of well-being. If you'd like to see how this would work for you or someone in your team, then either DM me through social media or contact me through my website, which is www.leannebridges.com. That's it for today. Remember, self-awareness is the key to unlocking your emotional intelligence. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.